So taking my car today to get it ceramic coated. We have reached a retailing bull or the e-ailing bull. Okay, finally we are back on expressway. Yeah, so as I was saying, let's talk about my experience so far with this ceramic coating. Must have seen online those videos where they demonstrate the ceramic coating by dropping some water drops on it and it just flows away very smoothly. So that does happen actually. It's not a myth. Just let me get out of this situation. Come on. After you. Yep. Yes, as I was saying, the water does bead out when you throw it on the ceramic coated surface, and especially helpful during the monsoon season. So let's say if your car is dirty and it rains heavily or even with mild intensity, what it will do is with time it will just shift the dust, especially on the bonnet if it's sloped, which it is. So the dust will just shift down as the rain keeps going, and ultimately you'll get a cleaner car after the rain is stopped. So that's definitely one advantage. And the other advantages is, let's say if you rubbed a dirty cloth on any painted surface, like just lightly with your light hands, so it won't be the paint that will be taking the damage, it will be the ceramic coat itself. Like mostly it will just glide it off, like the dirty cloth will just glide over that ceramic surface. But even if it does get stuck, it will harm only the coat, not your paint. So the next time you come, let's say to renew your ceramic coat, it will be buffed out easily. And that very thing I've observed, like I had very minor scratches which won't be visible in direct sunlight also, only through certain angles and through certain light. So those are very light, like we can call it scuff marks basically. So all those were taken care of thanks to the ceramic coat. There were a couple of major scratches also, like not full-fledged accident ones, but just slightly deeper than the regular scuffs. So those were also taken care of, and they are like 80 to 90% reduced. I'll put up a picture of it side by side so that you can see what I'm talking about. In the picture you would be able to see a very reduced scratch, right? But earlier it was even more visible, even more prominent. So that has definitely helped, and I know that it's not just the ceramic coating that is helping with that. It's also their polishing process which they do before applying the ceramic coat. So that also kind of reduces the visibility of such light marks. And coming to the durability of it, so that's where I see like a bit of an issue. So remember I talked about that thing where if you throw some water drops at the ceramic coated surface, it will just bead off and flow. So that thing did happen, but like after 6-7 months I started to see that it was going away. I think it depends on how many times you wash your car, along with other factors also. And so taking from left. And I wash my car usually like once every 2 weeks. So with that frequency, after 6-7 months, I was able to see the effects of ceramic coat wearing off. So even though the retailers say that it will last for 1 year, but I think it has certain conditions apply on it. So if you wash your car very regularly, the chances of it fading off is even more. That's the only downside I think which I have faced. Otherwise, I would say go for it. Like, if you do not have budget for PPF or you just do not find it like very useful, in that case, ceramic coating is a good option. It helps, to protect your paint against, like I mentioned, scuff marks or minor damages. Not even damage, like minor scratches only. But the other thing it can help with, let's say, if you're going in an area where construction is going on, you were saying. Yes, so if you go in an area, let's say, where some construction work is going on and there will be some flying dirt or cement. And what usually happens is, if your car is somewhere near it and somehow moisture is also present, then those marks kind of get permanent on your paint. And if you try to remove it, it will leave further scratches only. So for those sort of things also, it is very helpful because it just goes off directly. You don't even need to scratch it. Just give it some got hectic back there. Yes, as I was saying, so even in those cases, if you just direct a stream of water on it, it will just flow away on its own. Similarly for bird droppings also, those also won't stick to your paint because of ceramic foam. And another thing, like I was mentioning, after 6-7 months I see it wearing off. But on the panels where, let's say, I need to rub very less, for example the door panels or the quarter panels, so on those areas I can still see the effect of ceramic coat. So even after like 8 to 10 months I could see the effect or the smoothness of it. So I think ultimately it boils down to what do you want from this paint protection things. So PPF is a long term and a more robust solution. Ceramic coat or graphene coat, these are very thin line of differences. So don't expect them to actually protect your car paint from any major scratches or scuffs. But for the minor ones, these are just fine. I'll put up the cost as well, how much it costed me to actually have the ceramic coat. Because I know cost is also a big factor when deciding between these coating or paint protection film. I remember it being somewhere around 30,000. Not exactly sure, but I'll put up the number over here. And this is, by the way, 3-year PPF. So basically, not PPF, ceramic coat. Basically, I'll get 3 coating kind of. So first one happens at the first time when I go for detailing. Then the second one is for the second year, and similarly for the third one. So right now what I got was the second coat. Basically the first one wears off after like 7-8 months, as I told you. So they renew it, reapply it, and remove any previous scuff marks also. And the place where I got it done from is the detailing bull, which is in Sector 83 Noida. You would have seen those in the shorts as well. And by the way, this is not a sponsored video or anything. I got it done at my own expense. The opinions are also mine. Yes, they do ask to post a review on Google Maps. Not necessarily 5 stars, just whatever I want to review. They do ask to do that. And I did that last year only. But this video, what I'm talking about is my personal opinion. And it's not paid for in any manner. Now let's talk about duration. So the first time I got it, I think the opening time is 11 AM or something. So since I was super excited, what is happening? This is coming to halt like anything. UPSRTC. Anyways, so yeah, as I was talking about the duration of it. So the first time I went in early at like 10:30 itself, and this started by like 11:30 or 12. And I got it done the same day. It was around April, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that was around April. So, and they weren't that busy also at that point of time. So they got it done within the same day, and I got my car by like 5 or 5:30 p.m. But this time around, like I mentioned, I went 2-3 times over there to get it done the same day, but I wasn't able to. Mainly because they have other cars also which they are working upon. So I had to leave my car for one day. So basically yesterday I dropped my car and today I picked it up in the evening. I think ultimately it just takes one day only, but it depends if they have free schedule or not. Also, this happens very rarely that the bonnet is so shiny in these videos. So it's one of those times, huh? Not sure if the camera can pick it up. Almost got it. Almost. I don't know if I am being extra careful or if people are being extra dangerous today. Just because my car is very clean. I think it's attracting people's attention. They're getting diverted or distracted. Oh, do I wish if my car would remain like this each and every day without it getting any scratches. Because even if I do clean it every day, it is bound to have swirl marks all over it. Well, by the way, I do want to give some credit to myself also. Like, I clean my car myself, first of all. And I do have a pressure washer. People are being extra dangerous today. It's not just me. Anyone is turning anywhere, is stopping anywhere. Yeah, coming back. I do have pressure washer and I do wash it by my own hands. And I do not wash it very frequently, like every 2 weeks minimum. It can go to like every 3 weeks also, depending upon my energy level. And I use the 2 bucket system so that once I wipe my car and wash off the sponge, it goes into a different bucket. And my soap water remains clean and dirt free. So that's actually like very helpful if you want to reduce the number of scratches while washing. That actually does wonders. But even then, like I was saying, there were still swirl marks. Maybe like not that many, but think of it like 30-40% of what you see usually in other cars. So yeah, there goes my credit. I also kept my car in a pristine condition by doing some efforts on it. I'm not saying buy a pressure washer, but at least you can use the 2 bucket system. Let's try to find a spot and admire a freshly detailed car. Weather is nice, huh? I think we can stop over here. Let me get out and show you guys. Looks so clean, huh? this angle. This angle looks good, huh? I like the polish that they applied on this tire. It has a very gloss finish. The one which I apply has kind of a matte finish to it. What do you think? Worth it? Yep, totally worth it. These ghost watermarks still appear. There's some infinite water glitch with the ORVMs. Whenever I wash my car and I wipe it off, the water droplets will still flow from it. And if I wipe it again, it will still have water drops after a few minutes. I don't know where that water keeps coming from, but yeah, I think let's end today's video on this beautiful scene with my cute little car in all its glory. Chalo, I'll see you guys in the next one.